Good morning. It's 6:41. We've broken down camp. We've got a 2-mile climb, and then after that it's all downhill or flat. But I'm not looking forward to this 2-mile climb start to the day. Water is in 3.4, and that's where we'll be stopping first. Sun's coming up. This is actually quite nice. Excellent view spot. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
New Mexico.
I know. Beautiful.
Look, you can see where the tree line actually starts over there.
Wow. Last push to the gate at the very top. Wow. The gate. We made it to the gate. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Made it to 8,023 feet in elevation, and now we are headed down for the morning.
Yes, and there's
find some water.
Yes, water, and then there's not really any big climbs today, thank goodness, because we may very well have a 25-mile day.
We'll see about that.
Well, rough start to the morning, but we're doing good now. Feeling good. Just Mama needs her coffee, and I need some energy lemonade. Kind of wild to be walking through this right now, because this is kind of like being back home. Very weird after all that desert. And I'm sure we'll leave this soon enough. Just look at that. Wowie wow. I know it's the same view, but it's just so beautiful, and the sign's there.
How are we gonna get down there?
We're gonna walk. So there's some water, but there is a green tank right down here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna look at this water first. Oh, okay. This looks more clear than that. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Let's do this. Excellent water spot. There's seats on the side, a little area to put all your water bottles. Having another Cliff Bar and a bottle of lemonade. Yeah, buddy.
Filtering water from the water tank. But it actually looks pretty good water.
It does.
It's better than that last water, that last cow trough we got water out of.
This is actually the leftover of the cow trough, to be honest. This is the filter we both use. I mean, well, actually, it's not the... Never mind.
Can't either, actually.
Look how close he is. He's so cute, y'all. He wants this water, and we're just standing here. I feel bad, but wish he'd come over. All right.
We can get back up this hill with all this water.
Heading back out. We filled up all the water. which means I'm carrying 4 liters of water, which is
7 liters together.
7 liters of water together. There is a possible water cache location in 8 miles, but the last comment on it from yesterday said 1.5 gallons left. I don't know if that's gonna be reliable. And then after that, basically, if that water cache doesn't have any water, then I think it's like at least a 20-mile 20-mile push with just what we got. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Ooh, buddy, we got a lot of mountains to go over.
Nice view. Short break. 4.4 from the possible water cache. I really hope that there's water there, but we'll see. I'm hungry already again. Still got some uphill. Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. Woo. Whew. Lots of views.
That's normal.
Yeah. All right, taking a break under this shady spot. We're a little over 2.5 miles from the possible water cache, and we've gone 8.8 miles today. Okay, so we have decided that when we do get to that parking lot where the possible water cache is, the comments on far out look like there might not be any water. So if we get there and there's not any water, it's either turn and walk to, I think, Raven Spring Farm, where we can camp, use the bathroom, fill up water, limited options, but it's there. The next water source after that would be in another 14 miles, and we will not have enough water for that. So I'm gonna see what happens when we get there.
About gone. I had to dig in there and get my fingernail.
Get all, Mommy's basically got her whole pack unpacked.
Yep, just to get that right there, a fingernail clipper.
And I'm just sitting here with the food and the shoes.
I have a better clipper, but they didn't have one.
So this
$5 one.
So this is funny. We're in the shade and Mommy's got her coat on. Because it really is cold in the shade. But if you step out there 5 feet, burning up 20 degrees hotter, it doesn't make any sense. Break over. Yeah. We just passed the water cache and it had several jugs and they were all empty. So now we're at the parking lot and I don't see any other water jugs. I guess we might poke around for a second. Okay, officially no water here. The farm is that way and I'm not sure what we're doing yet. Whoops. Well, we couldn't figure out the water situation, so we're going to the farm. Okay, the walk down here was way further than it needed to be. But this is where we're coming so that we can have some water tonight and in the morning. And yeah, we're gonna be camping here.
so the water's actually in that spigot.
That's fine.
Do the real thing. Okay.
We've done a cake.
Yes. Got free cake here at the brewery.
It's amazing, dude. This is such a play. I'm glad that you guys turned me on to this.
Oh, yeah.
Come here and get it.
Yeah, right?
Don't answer. They're going to come find you on the trail.
Just showing up.
We have a laboratory way south of Silver City in Memphis.
Oh, yeah.
So the Raven Swing farm was nice. Honestly, I had a couple beers and we just sat and relaxed for a couple of hours. We also set up the tent. The wind blew it down. And at that point, we just decided, you know what? We're just gonna hike back to the trail. It's a 2-mile walk, but at least in the morning when we get up, we're already there and we don't have to do the hike back up first thing in the morning. So just so y'all know, part of it is it's just hard for us to just stop early. It's hard for us to just sit still. And knowing that we had that walk in the morning, kind of just wanted to leave. There were a lot of people there though. It was a nice spot. I messed up, y'all. Took us the wrong way.
She sure did.
Now we have to backtrack.
Yeah.
Backtrack before we even get to the backtrack. My God. I wonder if I can walk over there and pet him. All right, that's fine. All right, the parking lot is that way. You can't see it, but that white spot over there, that is the water cache that we were at earlier, that it was empty. We've made it all the way back up here. Finally set up the tent. The wind is blowing absolutely insane, so we just get in the tent. Look at my hair.
That's nice.
That is nice. Anyway, y'all, we're in the tent. The wind is blowing way too bad to do anything. So, Mommy's
Can't even cook.
Mommy's gonna try the cold soak method like I do. We literally have done nothing outside this tent. Mommy's not a fan of the cold soak.
Nasty, like trying to drink cold coffee.
Mommy's trying to eat, but we need to just do our clothes out. Basically, y'all. Okay, we hiked about 11.5 miles.
Tell me why.
We hiked about 11.5 trail miles today, and then basically add on about 4.5 to 5 miles down to that brewery campground thing and back up to the parking lot where the water cache is. I don't even know what to say.
The wind has been blowing like something crazy for the last several hours. It is brutal.
It is. So, anyway, y'all, that's enough of this. We'll just catch y'all in the morning.
Yep.
Hopefully be in Silver City tomorrow. Okay.
Bye.